Good morning, January 3rd, 2018, day 1160 of the vlogs. I apologize for the airplane above my head. I am out of the house already, been working for about 2.5 hours since I could not go back to sleep after waking up around 5 a.m. I am here at Galvanize in Phoenix in order to attend an event that my friends putting on, Chris and Heather, and learning a little bit about conversion funnels and all that good fun. So it's an area of weakness for me. Might as well get trained by people who I know, like, and trust, and who are good at this and have been doing it for a lot of years. 1:30 at this point, breaking for lunch. Obviously, I did not get any footage of Chris's presentation this month. He was really talking about funnel dynamics and all that kind of stuff, and it's definitely a great refresher as I'm rebuilding stuff right now for the new version of the business. And so trying to figure that all out was a positive thing. My call at 12 o'clock got moved to 12:45, so I had like this 45-minute little gap in there. So I used that time in order to transcribe, I think it was like 7.5 minutes of the 12 minutes of Clintus's episode from today. So getting closer to getting that all done. But then had the phone call, and it's unfortunate that the phone call was actually for a former employer of mine, I take it back, the recruiting agency was looking for someone for a former employer of mine, and obviously I was not comfortable with that, and I don't think she was either about throwing my name back in the mix over there. So I'm a hard pass on that, and that's unfortunate, but she is a professional headhunter, so for her to know that I'm back on the market and all those kinds of things, maybe she'll be able to find something for me pretty quickly here. That stated, have broken away from the computer after that to sit down and eat and grind and do some work away from the computers. So gonna finish up the salad that I'm eating, and then I'm gonna finish Clintus, and then I'm gonna read, and then I'm gonna run, and I gotta do the vlog edit, and I still gotta move stuff around for dishwasher, since that now should be done. Dryer obviously has stopped, so I gotta go for old clothes at some point here. Just lots of little things that need to get done, but overall, really positive. So getting more and more real that I'm going to Maine here in a week. And more real that, I gotta figure out solutions pretty quickly here. Figure something out. 10 minutes to 8 p.m. and yes, I am just finally picking up a camera again. What has happened? Well, the answer is that I went for a run and ended up really doing some damage to my knee, I think. It's been real, it feels more like a strain, not a tear, not anything like that. I can still put weight on it, obviously. I'm standing right now. So it just, it's that outer portion of my left knee, which has consistently been the weaker of the two. But this time around, it really, really hurts, and it stiffened up as I was sitting here reading a book afterward. Obviously, I did take a shower as well. So kind of been one of those nights where I, needed to take things a little bit easier, and since today isn't the hardcore job application day, I decided to just finish the book that I was reading, right? It was only like another 60 pages. So finished that book, so that gets me, one closer this week to having my 2 a week. I already have the next one queued up. It was a book that I bought 3 months ago, and I bought it in a succession of other books that I was buying all as a group. And so obviously no cost to me because I had already purchased it. So always good to do that. Learning a ton, thinking differently about the business and the strategies and the things that I'm doing. Additionally, I have captioned 2 more videos for a prospective company that I would like to just get more information from, right? I don't want to say that they'd be a client, but working with larger and larger agencies is something that's really attractive to me, because having worked inside that agency life, I understand the timelines, the pressures, what goes into their work, their effort, all of that. But I also know that what I've got with the tool sets that I've built over the last 2 years could be incredibly helpful for them. And so I'm thinking more and more that that's, again, the core market that I want to go with. There's an agency literally down the street that focuses on video production and social media. Big names, big brands. I'm super excited about the idea of reaching out to them, so that's what I've been working on today, the vast majority of the day. So additionally, kind of looking at technologies and other things to put in place on the new website, just to be able to sit there and say, okay, I'm not going to run this the way that I ran Caps, because I didn't do Caps right from the start. Very early on, I was very focused on, hey, I have these sets of clients, I need to work with them and I need to do everything I possibly can to make them succeed, which is true. And then there should have been the, okay, now how am I going to get more clients? And that entire failure point was going to eventually lead to where the business is now, which is a handful of hardcore clients who aren't going anywhere. They love me. It's great. Unfortunately, I don't have a full funnel built out in order to get new clients for that business. And then when you pair in the entire YouTube adpocalypse that's happened over the last 12 to 18 months, there's not a lot of reason for me to go down that rabbit hole and fix that right now, because it's not going to produce the results I'm looking for. That stated, if I go and work with agencies like these folks, it could. I could get 2, 3, 4, 5 of these ready to rock, pretty quickly. And if I get them to fully convert, well then, hey, we're done. Like, I've replaced the revenues that I've lost over the last 12 months here at the business. That stated, I am thinking about sending an email to Gary's team just to say, hey, what's up? Are you guys still good on captioning? Looking for more help? Looking for some additional tool sets? What can I help with? See what Andy says back to that. So I'm probably going to go send that email right now, and I actually owe one back to the team over at Yoga with Adrian, so time to go take care of that. Little email session late night tonight. I'm a fan. And then it's, I don't know, probably some dinner, because, again, it's almost 8 o'clock and I still haven't eaten anything. All right, guys, 11 p.m. Finally winding down. Took some time for dinner and read a little bit, handled some emails, sent out 2 big emails that could mean something for me. What else? Continuing to work on the work project, and happy with the production of today. Didn't get everything done that I wanted to on my list, but overall, for me to hit all of the major goals minus my breathing rate goal, I hit one of the 2 of them. I hit the calm streak of 30 minutes throughout the day, and then the tense streak, I was 2 hours tense, which again, I know not to put my stone back on after I run because it skews the data that way. So it is what it is. But my knee hurts. But away from that, a good day. Tomorrow's another full out kind of, we'll call it 15, 20, 25 application day. And we're gonna figure out this money thing one way or another. It's rough right now, but I can be proud of the fact that I'm fighting. I fought back yesterday, even though I didn't feel like it, and I've been fighting today on multiple fronts, which is all that I can ask of myself, because that fight means I'm not dead yet. So I'm a fan of showing that fight. But I'm gonna go crawl into bed, try and wind down, be asleep so that I can get a full 7-8 hours. Hopefully my knee feels better as a result, although I don't think it will. But you never know. Maybe that negativity will be shown to be wrong once again. Remember, though, you never stumble upon opportunity by standing still. So go do cool stuff. Bye for now.